Hey Chris, this is Jeff from Amazon Sherpa. Brad asked me to make a quick video for you to demonstrate some of the missed opportunities we see on Amazon. First, I'll walk you through some of your competition's weakness, and then I'll show you some opportunities for you to pretty much dominate that market. So let's go ahead here. I'm on your website here, and it's a really interesting product. I went to go search for this on Amazon. I did not see anything on there. So I went ahead and searched probably the most lucrative keyword for your specific niche, and I went ahead and grabbed pet camera here. So you can see there's a lot of other cameras that are some are pet specific, like Petsy here. Some are regular, just home surveillance cameras. So I went through, and here's another pet one there. So what I did is I went ahead and hit this page with Jungle Scout. And Jungle Scout is an Amazon compatible software that basically pulls all of this data and gives you a couple different metrics on your competition here. So while that's loading up, my internet's working a little bit slow today. But basically from this page, it pulls all the information like your product name, your brand name, what sales rank, the estimated sales and revenue. So it's really useful for keeping an eye on competition here. Now, we'll wait for a couple more to pull up, but what I've done is I've gone ahead and just already compiled this and pulled the CSV down here. So this is all of the information it's gathering from the page. Let's go ahead and go over to the file I pulled here. Let's get rid of this. And let's go ahead and filter. And let's sort by revenue, descending. Alright, so a couple of these are not pulling up. Let's just go ahead and get rid of those. Alright, so here's pretty much your core competition here. It looks like Creaker, for their pet, surveillance camera, is doing about 360,000, and this is in 30 days. This is data for 30 days. So that puts them at like $4 million a year in distribution just on Amazon. So that said, there's definitely a market for this stuff here. I would say pet chats. Let's go ahead and do pet chats. They're at 30,000 for the month, and sound like they would be pretty direct competition. Now, that being said, as far as direct competition, this is a similar product, but there's nothing quite like what you have on the market. There's a couple different ones, not really on Amazon, but this will give you an idea as to what you can expect. People searching for pet camera. This is definitely in that realm as far as keywords go. So it gets the same traffic, it gets the same market, which is the most important. It gets the same people who want the same thing. They want their pets, they want to see them happy, they never want to be too far from them. So even though this is not the exact same product, this is the exact same people who are buying your product. So let's go ahead and go through some of the more important factors in a listing here. This one, they've got their main image, and it's zoomable. They've actually got great lifestyle images here. They should probably have one more that has to do with just a couple of just the product, different angles and that on its own. But that said, I do like the lifestyle images they have going on. So that is definitely a strength of theirs. There are definitely room, though, where they can improve and capitalize on some things that they are not currently doing. So let's go over some of those. First off, this title here, Pet Chats HD Greet and Treat Video Phone. It's all right. It kind of tells us video phone, but what happens is Amazon takes this title here and it automatically generates your canonical link up here. So from that title, we got Pet Chats, HD, Greet, Treat. The problem with this here is that there's not a lot of relevant keywords. Pet Chats is their business name. I guess you can have a freebie for that. Not totally necessary. But HD, Greet, Treat, these are not words that organic customers are going to be searching for in the search bar. So you need more relevant keywords to drive more traffic to the listing. So that's definitely, this title and their canonical link is something that can be improved on immediately. Now here, with this, the amount of sales volume they have, I mean, for $360,000 a month, that means they're selling about $1,000 a day. So let's say three sales a day. I mean, this right here is what they call the about the product section, these bullets. And this is a huge driver of traffic, and they're completely missing out on a huge sector of traffic that they should have, but they don't. So these bullets allow you to have up to 500 characters apiece, and it's a great place to put your most relevant search terms and keywords, and there's all kinds of software to tell you what those are as far as the popularity and the most relevant ones, but they're not using it at all. I mean, this area should be emotional, it should be compelling, and like a commercial, and it should end with a call to action, and there's no reason not to use the entire amount of these bullets. It's just it's crazy not to. So that's a huge area for improvement. I can't believe that they don't have that filled out more. Now let's go to the bottom, product description. This is also something that that blows my mind that they're not capitalizing on. Again, this area is similar to the bullets, that it should be emotional, it should be compelling like a commercial, and it should have that call to action. But the difference in this, the product description versus the about the product section, is that it's not as, it doesn't matter as much to have keywords in there because it doesn't matter in the search algorithms. So the thing with that is, this is where you can kind of get buddy-buddy with your customer. You can really appeal to their emotions and their desires and needs, and so this is the section to do that. But theirs is only 3 lines, and it's just a block of text. There's no separation of paragraphs or anything like that. So that's something that they can do as well. And with their amount of sales and them not doing that, combined with how lucrative the market seems to be, that's definitely something you can capitalize on to get an edge over these guys, pet chats. So the other thing is customer questions and answers. These guys have a total of 3 questions and answers. That's crazy. This is an area where you actually get 3 things. One is you get to, again, build rapport with your customer, and you get to show them your knowledge of your product and industry by answering clearly, concisely, and helping them out as much as possible. And you also get the opportunity to embed long-tail keywords and traditional keywords in there. So you can say something like, hey John, how does a pet collar camera work? Well, here's the answer. And stuff like that people would search for on Google organically, you can put those long-tail type of keywords in there, as well as traditional keywords like the bullets that will drive traffic not only in Amazon from searches, but also on Google searches that will drive traffic to your Amazon listing. So that's a huge area that they can capitalize on, and you can even ask these yourself, and there's different strategies to do that, but that's just definitely something to capitalize on. I mean, one of these guys had like just 50 or 60 questions in there, a different competitor. So customer reviews, they're doing okay on that. Even in your niche, there's a lot of reviews. I mean, another person has like in the hundreds, well into the hundreds. But we've seen no matter what it is, there's kind of a tipping point at 20 reviews. So if these guys would get 2 more reviews, they're going to see an increase in traffic and an increase in sales as a result. So that's something they could improve on. Just they're almost there. And then you come down here and have the actual reviews. Well, we've got a comment there, but a lot of these are not commented on. And that should be another place where you're building rapport with your customers by responding to them and also making sure to embed traditional and long-tail keywords. It's just another source of traffic that you can capitalize on and drive more to your listings. There's no reason not to. Anyways, just wanted to show you this, and I think there's more, but I think that's definitely enough to get you started. So, if you want, go ahead and click the link in the email schedule, and we'll schedule an onboarding call. We can discuss taking all this stuff off your plate and having our team do all the work for you. So, then we can answer any questions, discuss timelines and cost, and, just getting the basics right for you, getting you up on and running on Amazon, we can just eat the lunch of this competition here. So go ahead and do that. Looking forward to hearing from you, and we'll chat soon. Thanks.